W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Carbon Dating by Jen Smith, narrated by Danie Couchman and Sam Stafford. Chapter 1. Laurel. Laurel Fletcher's life was not supposed to be like this. She was supposed to be travelling the globe, making archaeological finds that would shock the world and challenge history. There was supposed to be academic renown, TV appearances, specialist books, and grand exotic romances before falling desperately in love with a sizzling hot French archaeologist who would look at her with the shining eyes of devotion. Instead, she was shoulder deep in a cow's arse. "Robin! Robin, don't you dare hide from me!" Laurel called across the cowshed at her younger brother, who was trying to condense his 6-foot frame to scoot behind the cattle without her seeing him. "Robin!" "Oh, hey, Laurel. You okay?" Robin stood up from behind a cow and rubbed the back of his neck sheepishly. "Do I look okay? Do I?" she said, bracing her free hand on the rump of the cow and pulling her arm out with a wet squelch. "Why is it that I am checking the cows to see if they're pregnant? Why is it that they're late to milking? And for the love of God, why is there cow shit all over the yard?" The farmhand, who was holding a bucket and towel for her, backed away slowly. "Look, Laurel, I overslept. Jack's being the golden child and is out lambing. Dad's at old man Hibbert's." Robin shuffled over. "Nice shoes." He raised an eyebrow at her wellies and gave her the smile that had made 1,000 hearts forgive him. Well, not hers, and not today. "I'm not getting my shoes covered in cow shit, which I almost did because the yard is full of it." She peeled off the arm-length plastic glove and chucked it in the farmhand's bucket, along with her plastic apron. Laurel knew that even if her clothes managed to escape whatever was coming out of the cows behind, no matter how clean she got, she would still stink. All day. She would have to dry clean her clothes and essentially decontaminate herself, which is why Laurel did not do farm work anymore. "Why is Dad at old man Hibbert's?" Robin's face turned from contrite to accusatory, his Fletcher grey eyes flashing with ire. Not for the first time, Laurel wondered how it was that her brothers had become typical Fletchers, and she was more like her mother. "George Hibbert has been harassing the sheep up on the common with his quad bike again because he's pissed off that you're trying to buy those 15 acres of land off his dad." Laurel rolled her eyes and pursed her lips because surely George Hibbert wasn't that petty. "Can't you just fuck him and get it out of the way? He's like a kid pulling your hair because he fancies you," Robin grumbled. "Fucked him to you?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?